Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Kingdom Come Deliverance. Nachdem ich jetzt hier außerhalb der Aufnahme ein wenig nochmal mich im Lager umgeschaut habe, habe ich noch immer keine wirkliche Spur vom verlorenen Schwert gefunden. Dafür habe ich ein paar Arena-Kämpfe absolviert, dieses Mal auch erfolgreich, ohne die Arena ungewollt zu verlassen. Jedenfalls hat es zur Folge, dass wir jetzt eine stolze Summe von 269 Groschen haben. Deutlich mehr als die, wo sind wir eingestiegen? 20 irgendwas. Was ich jetzt vorhabe ist, einmal zu schauen, was denn diese beiden Nebenquests hier unten sind. Vielleicht ist da noch eine weitere Stadt, wenn ich mir das zumindest hier so anschaue. Jetzt sieht das Ganze so aus, als ob da noch irgendwas ist. Einfach mal schauen. Grob Richtung Süden. Oh, das da hinten, das sieht schon ganz danach aus, als ob. Da schauen so Dächer hervor. Und der klasse Zaun rechts von uns. Oh. Das Pferdchen ist außer Puste. Oh. Scheinen sogar zwei Städte zu sein. Du hast Samopesch entdeckt. Hinten sogar so richtig mit Stil, echt mit Kirche. Hm? Das schauen wir uns doch aber auch gleich nochmal an. Aber erstmal sehen, was das hier mit den beiden Quests auf sich hat. Oh, Bienen. Hm. Okay, schauen wir doch mal. Okay, geradeaus, rechts und da muss jemand sein, der irgendetwas von uns möchte. So. Das bist doch dann bestimmt du, hä? Mal sehen, was du zu sagen hast.
God be with you, farmer. What happened? You don't look very well.
What do you want here? Who let you in? Hey, aren't you that minion of Radzig's?
In a manner of speaking. Sorry for barging in.
Well, I don't usually talk
Eingeplatzt.
of vagrants, but I have to lie in my bed for days and suffer like Lazarus.
Yeah.
You want to know what happened to me? I was poisoned, that's what.
God almighty, why?
Why? Because that filthy harlot feeds people pig swill and gives them pig piss instead of beer.
Who?
Who? The innkeeper Mariana, that's who. I had some of her rotten beer and gruel, and now I'm afraid my guts will turn inside out.
Bier und Schleimsuppe. Hm.
Couldn't it be from something else? Did you eat anything anywhere else?
Indeed, it could not. It tasted funny when I was eating it. And anyway, everyone knows what kind of witch she is.
Who is this Mariana anyway?
Surely you must know her. She has a tavern on the green. She pulls nasty beer, cooks rotten meat, and what's more, she's a harlot who parades herself in front of men and does who knows what with them when decent folks are long gone to sleep.
If she's as bad as all that, then someone should do something about her, shouldn't they?
My words exactly. Do you think I didn't tell the bailiff? And what do you think he said? Have you lost your balls, Jerry? He's probably got something going with her. But while we're on the subject, my boy, how would you like to earn a little extra money?
There's never money enough.
Supposing you find out how that slut poisoned me and bring the evidence to the bailiff. I'd pay handsomely for it, especially if you helped me get rid of these diabolical runs.
Ja, keine Zeit für diesen Scheiß. Schöne Wortwahl.
I need to
Oh,
know
wir
a
haben
few
noch
more
einige
things about this
Fragen.
investigation.
Go ahead and ask.
Wow.
When exactly did it happen?
Last Saturday evening. It spoiled the whole day for me Sunday, and now I'm lying here and my work is piling up.
Was there someone else there with you?
Of course there was. Tomkin the fisherman was with me. You can ask him about it.
Ein Fischer.
What are the symptoms of this poisoning?
You don't even want to know. If I swallow anything at all, it comes straight up again. And if it does stay in me, then I end up shitting blood. I have such a fever, my wife doesn't even have to light a fire, and terrible shakes as well. Horrible it is. I never felt so awful in my life.
Das Motiv.
Why would Mariana want to poison you?
Why? I have plenty of money. She tried it on with me, but I don't fuck around. I stick nicely to my wife, thank you very much. So she did it out of spite. What more would you expect from a female?
Any idea where I might find some remedy for you?
There's an old herb woman living down in the woods by the creek. She might have something. Only that old witch has no great love for me, so it would be best not to mention my name if you go and see her.
Ja, das kriegen wir hin.
That will be all. Alright,
Dann
I'll
helfen wir
try and
einfach
figure
mal.
out who poisoned you and get some medicine.
Great. Let's give that whore what for.
I'll get right on it then.
Thanks, and hurry up with that medicine before my life goes out my ass.
Aber wir könnten uns doch eigentlich auch mal anhören, was die gute Dame dazu zu sagen hat. Ist das nicht sogar die zweite, diese Quest führt uns scheinbar auch gleichzeitig direkt zu dieser anderen Queststelle. Möglicherweise handelt es sich dabei dann sogar um die Wirtin. Du? Was willst du denn? Irgendwas Interessantes in der
anything
Gegend.
interesting going on here?
A bailiff's lot is not a happy one, you know. Everybody's problems come down on my head. And my problems? On my head too. I have this issue of my own, you see.
Persönliche
Can I
Probleme.
help you?
Now I think of it, actually you can, but it's a private matter. You have to promise to keep it to yourself.
Na, wer weiß, was jetzt für schmutzige Details zutage kommen.
Certainly. I'll be as quiet as a grave. What's up?
Well, I had a little drink with our merchant. I'm no drunk, let's get that clear. But naturally, one has an obligation to toast a successful deal.
Naturally.
And this morning, I woke up on the porch and, and somehow my keys were missing.
So you want me to go looking for your keys?
The main thing is, I have to get into my house and my trunk.
Tja, mehr
I have a
Details
few
bitte.
questions.
Ask.
Ask.
Where did you have your keys?
On a chain around my neck. I carry them everywhere with me. They're a sort of mark of office, you see.
Woran
What's the
erinnerst du
last
dich?
thing you remember?
The last thing? I recollect sitting with the merchants in the tavern and, celebrating that deal.
And then?
Then it's a bit fuzzy. I woke up soaked to the skin at home on the porch where my wife dragged me.
She wasn't too happy, I suppose.
You bet. And when she found out I didn't have my keys, she gave me hellfire.
Wo war das
Did she
denn?
tell you where she found you?
To tell the truth, I didn't have the courage to ask her.
Aha. You can kick the door in and break open the trunk, can't you?
I could, of course, but since I spread it all over the village that I have a lock on my house, it wouldn't do much good for my reputation. And the trunk is an antique I inherited from Grandad. I'm not that desperate to open it.
Very well. I understand.
Was ist mit dem Schmied? Ich denke, ein
Couldn't
Händler.
the blacksmith help you?
Maybe.
Ah,
Only I don't want it to get around you, understand? Nobody knows yet, and I'd like it to stay that way.
But I could ask, couldn't I?
You could, but for Christ's sake, don't mention anything about me.
was ist denn so da drin?
What's in your trunk?
Never mind.
So, so. Aber hier gibt's
What's the
noch
last
was.
thing you remember?
Ja, das
And
wissen
then
wir ja schon.
She
Bla
wasn't too
bla,
happy, I suppose.
bla
You
bla,
bet.
bla bla. Ich verstehe.
Sure, I understand.
So,
I have no more questions.
gut.
I'll
Machen
get
wir
to
auch
work.
noch. Verlorene Schlüssel. Ja, irgendeiner läuft doch hier noch. Wow. Zack, 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 zack. Was ist doch hier die Dame in Grün? Können wir hier rüber? Ey, Minze? Ich kann hier was pflücken. Kann ich noch mehr Minze pflücken? Das hört ja gar nicht auf. Pflücke ich das Zeug überhaupt? Minze. Ey. Was macht das denn? Gegenstandsinfo. Selten auffindbar in der Natur, sondern vielmehr in der Nähe von Häusern und kultivierten Gärten. Erkenne ich das Zeug auch irgendwie? Sieht eigentlich alles nach nix aus hier. Oh, ich habe schon 3 Stück. Ja, reicht erstmal. Genug Minze. So, wo sind die Damen mit dem grünen Kleid? Ich häng fest. Schlüssel. Ah, das ist seine
I'm
Frau,
trying
ne?
to find those keys and I need to know something.
Indeed, he sends a boy in his place. A chicken shit. Ask away then.
Wo hast du ihn denn gefunden?
Where did you find your husband?
Don't remind me. I found that fool on the footbridge. The merchant tried to bring him home, but the two of them were hammered.
And did he have the keys then?
I don't know. Probably not, though. That would mean the merchant had taken them. And I don't know why he'd do that.
Wie kommt's, dass ihr beide die Tür von außen verriegelt habt?
How come both of you locked the door from outside?
My husband went to the tavern and I went to Murghava. When I came home it was locked, and my husband nowhere to be seen or heard. It was pitch black, so I went to sleep in the hay. And in the morning, when it was still locked, I went looking for that drunken idiot.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Am Steg, am Steg. Hier gibt's noch ganz schön viele Leute, die ich fragen kann. Was ist denn hier unten?
That idiot! That old ass! I wouldn't mind giving him...
Ganz schön am Schimpfen, die Dame. Pferd. Wo ist denn hier ein Steg? Ist hier irgendwo ein Fluss? Ein Steg würde ja eigentlich bedeuten... Wer läuft denn hier mitten durch den Wald? Eventuell hier ist mit dem Steg diese kleine Brücke gemeint. Schauen wir uns doch hier einfach mal um. Kann ich hier so einfach durch? Ich kann gar nicht ins Wasser. Okay. Hast du zufällig einen Schlüssel geangelt? Ach.
See, fisherman, I just visited Jerry and he's really sick. Don't you know anything about it?
Maybe he ate something that didn't agree with him. We go to tavern together sometimes.
So both of you ate then?
Well, I don't know if we both did on that particular evening. These evenings get blurred together the way they're all the same.
Ein bisschen Geld. Meine Überredungskünste sind mit Sicherheit nicht so ausgeprägt, aber Geld, und gerade jetzt, wo wir Geld haben...
It would not help. You think I'd betray my friend for a few groschen? From some fly-by-night?
Ach, versuchen wir es doch mal mit Überredung.
Try to remember. I'm trying to help Jerry.
I haven't a clue, boy. What does it matter to you?
Gescheitert.
Shouldn't you be more interested in Mariana?
Versuchen wir das
Come
noch.
on now. You surely remember when you were there last. Did anything unusual happen that would remind you?
I haven't a clue, boy. What does it matter to you what I ate? Shouldn't you be more interested in Mariana?
Vielleicht wäre dieser andere Weg mit diesem Alleskönner eventuell doch besser gewesen. Scheint es ja doch ziemlich regelmäßig diese Überredungs- und Überzeugungsgeschichten zu
You're
geben.
right. I don't even remember what happened yesterday.
Tja, was ist dann passiert?
So how come you can't go to the inn?
I used to go with Jerry, but he got such a nasty dose of the shits, he can't even walk.
Was ist dann mit
And how
ihm
did Jerry get
passiert?
poisoned?
Jerry reckons he ate something bad in the tavern.
And did he?
We had some grub, so what? I suppose it's possible, but what do I know?
So both of you ate then?
Well, I don't know if we both did on that.
Ja, ja, die einzelnen Abende verschwinden. Lüg mich nicht an, ich versuch's einfach mal.
Look here, don't bullshit me that you don't remember what happened 2 nights ago. Tell me or you'll regret it.
When I think
Oh.
about it, that night that Jerry fought with Mariana, I don't think I ate anything.
You say Jerry and Mariana had an argument? What happened?
How should I know? Something trivial. I'm not their bloody nanny.
Sag es bitte. Oh komm, wir machen's direkt wieder
Now
so.
you're really starting to piss me off. Should I take you to the bailiff so the two of us can beat it out of you? Don't mess with me.
Well, all right then. There was something between them. Jerry liked her. He said something to her and she went mad. I don't know any more about it. I didn't hear what they said to each other.
Look here, fellow, my patience is running out. If you're trying to tell me a young girl was after some old fart with one foot in the grave, he told her to go to hell, and now they're keeping it secret. Try telling me that once more and you'll see where it gets you. Don't take me for a fool.
Shit, you're a smart one. Yeah, you're right. Jerry wanted him.
Wanted what?
To shag her, of course.
Are you surprised? You've seen what Jerry looks like.
If you weren't so cocky, maybe you'd live to see the day when the laugh will be on you instead.
And what then?
What do you think? They had a row.
And how was it with the food? What did you eat?
What do I know? Jerry had some meat.
That's
Was?
it now. Jerry told me something different.
Me and my big mouth.
So. Die Sache fängt doch an interessant zu werden. Wo ist denn die Dame von der Theke hier? Oh Mann. Ja, die Gaststätte, die Taverne habe ich ja immer noch nicht gefunden. Das muss ja dann die hier in der Stadt sein, wo der eine Soldat ist, den wir nach dem Schwert fragen sollen. Bist du das vielleicht? Willkommen in meinem Laden. Ja. Betrunkener Vogt, belästigen dich die Soldaten? Probleme mit George? Na komm,
I
machen wir
heard
erstmal
Farmer
den.
Jerry is giving you some trouble.
Trouble? That scumbag first tried to get to me, as if I'm some two-bit whore, and when I kicked him out, he made up a story that I poisoned him.
Ich werde ihm wehtun.
Isn't it possible by any chance that he got it from some food you gave him? It could happen. A person could undercook something by mistake.
Excuse me? Do you think I don't know how to cook or I give people rotten food?
Was hat er denn gegessen?
What did Jerry eat here anyway?
He had nothing the last time he was here. After he slapped me on the backside again and started with his lines, I threw the gruel in his face.
War es nicht gerade noch Schleimsuppe? Und jetzt Fleisch? Mein Gott, was ist denn hier
Fisherman
los?
said Jerry had meat.
Ha! One better than the other. They can't even lie properly, the fools.
Toll. Na, was denn jetzt?
Jerry said he had beer and gruel.
Well, he's bullshitting.
Der eine sagt Schleim und der andere sagt Mehl und dann sagt der einer Fleisch.
So how actually was it between you and Jerry?
How? No how. The old fool probably doesn't fancy what he does at home, and I don't blame him. He slapped me on the ass and made indecent proposals, strutting around like a peacock. But I doubt any woman is so desperate that she'd start anything with a tight-fisted, mangy old dog like that.
Oh, eure Beziehung. Hier.
Was there anything lewd about it? Jerry said you tried to, tempt him away from his wife.
If I want that old bore to stick something into me, then my dog can speak Latin.
Fine. Ja, super. Jetzt muss ich mich auch noch entscheiden, wem ich helfe. Hä? Also dem Vogt traue ich nicht so recht über den Weg. Vor allem diese ganzen Widersprüche. Komm.
I have a feeling from what you say that Jerry is lying through his teeth. I don't like that at all. I think I'll have a closer look at this Jerry.
Well, if you manage to get that pig convicted of slander, you'll have free beer here, and maybe even a grosch or two. Maybe even something more. What can I hope to do alone against the word of a rich farmer?
Einkaufen. Was kann ich denn hier einkaufen? Gebratene Hühnerkeule und Apfel. Wir brauchen aber auch was zu essen. Wir haben nur noch 38% Nahrung. Was bringt denn davon mehr? Gegenstandsinfo. Hier steht leider nicht, wie viel. Oder ist das hier eventuell ein Wert, wie sehr dieses Zeug sättigt? Komm, wir nehmen mal ein paar hier Hühnerkeulen. Oh, so 5 Stück. Okay. Warenkorb. Feilschen. Wir versuchen mal zu feilschen. Vielleicht geht da was. Wie geht das denn? Hey! Ich wollte feilschen. Oder habe ich das Zeug jetzt irgendwie bekommen? Oh, ich habe die bekommen ohne Feilschen. So, Essen. Bringt genau 10% so ein Hühnerbein. Naja, ausreichend gesättigt. So, Vogt. Vogt. Wo war denn der Kerl nochmal? Oh, das ist nicht mein Pferd, hm? Das Pferd steht da unten. Ja, das war der Kerl, der seinen Schlüssel verloren hat. Wo war denn der Vogt jetzt? Der war da hinten. Aufsitzen. So. Genau, das war er. So, an dieser Stelle werde ich mich jetzt aber verabschieden. In der nächsten Folge sehen wir uns wieder. Und dann werden wir mal schauen, was der Vogt hier zu diesem kleinen Vorwurf zu sagen hat. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns wieder in der nächsten Folge. Euer Winter.